Hi, this is Nnamdi, back again with another video. Welcome to Comfy TV. So, this particular video is very dear and close to my heart because this guy, whose name is Michael Yo, is an American comedian and he is living the American dream. And what is so unique and different about him, or what made me to be interested in him and in his work, is because he's a mixed race. He has the blood of a black. He has a black father and an Asian mother, and yet he has a very beautiful history. I mean, their life history is so much. For instance, the father was lived in the era of Jim Crow, whatever you call it in America, Jim Crow. He lived through in that era where blacks and whites cannot even stay in the same place or ride on the same bus or eat in the same restaurant. But he was able to do, you know what? He was able to become somebody. He was able to back a degree in a PhD certificate. He was able to get a PhD certificate for himself and do very well for himself. Even though he lived back then, he lived in an era of segregation and discrimination. So now, fast forward to this very age now, you find out that there are some Black Americans that are now going around with this mentality and brainwashed mentality that they are being oppressed, by one mysterious white man that is responsible for them not doing well, and they have so many 1,000 reasons why they are not doing well. Today, in this day and age, I'm not saying that there is no racism anymore in the United States. There is, but it's not as strong and as much as a problem that will stop you from, kind of making a headway in life. But this man's father was able to do that. And also he broke the boundary of segregation, the boundary of discrimination, that he was able to marry an Asian. And of course, even himself, being their son, he too married a white woman. So he's going to tell all about it right now. So let me just stop kind of the long talk. Let me play his video. And he's also a humorous guy. He's doing well and he's a very good comedian. This is the reason why I brought this guy to you guys, to share his work and to also share his life. He's encouraging. He has all the culture, regardless of color. He has now proven that we all have the same blood, red blood running in our veins, regardless of your culture, regardless of where you come from or your background. He has it all. So let's roll this video and watch.
And one thing that stood out to me is my parents never told me they loved me till I was 29 years old. And it really messed with me in the hospital, right? So before I get into that story, I got to tell you about my parents. If you haven't seen my last special, my dad is black, born and raised in Louisiana, has a PhD in nuclear physics, and served our country in the Army, people. Right.
That's impressive.
Now, in the last special, he was 75. Now he's 78, and he hasn't changed. He's still black and has swag. He still walks around the house like this, you know what I mean? And he's always laughing like, yeah. And always pointing at random shit that's not there. Just like, Now, my mom, she was born and raised in Korea, South Side. Now we know who doesn't watch the news in his room. I say your mom, because if they say it, they have no filter. My mom just turned 70, and now all bets are off. She does not care. I never thought my mom could be worse. My mom won't even say people's names to me anymore, because she would rather describe them to me. She calls me the other day and goes, you know what? I like your friend, he nice. I go, which one? She goes, fat boy, small feet. But I knew exactly who she was talking about. Because with my mom will say things that make you mad. She will say things that make you want to fight. But my mom really feels that she can say anything to anybody. Because it's a truth.
So, this guy is really hilarious, and we heard all he said. You know, I'm on board with him on this, and about his father, how the father still has this swag, this Black American swag, and it's like he's an old, jolly good fellow that is always happy. So let's roll up more again and see what he has
And
to say.
softer and softer. It means things are getting easier. My Black grandfather was born in 1902 in America. Went through
You can imagine
injustices you couldn't even imagine. My dad went through segregation, still got a PhD in nuclear physics, and had to march.
That's what we are talking about.
March just to drink out of the same water fountains as everybody else. That's right. Me? I would never drink out of a fountain. That shit's disgusting. But my dad, man, I can't take him to the park because he has to drink out of every freaking fountain. I'm like, you fought for this? He's like, I deserve this, son. I deserve it. My wife, she's white. Whoa, it got quiet. Okay. But my wife is just not white. She white. Now, I know a lot of people in here are white, and you're questioning yourselves right now going, am I white? No. My wife is whiter than you. My wife is from Gillette, Wyoming white. You hear that? When white people intimidate, like, damn. That's white. But we got a beautiful family, man. We got 2 kids. My son is now 5, my daughter's 2, and they're Black, white, and Asian. That's right.
That's what I'm talking about. Black, white, and Asian. That is America that I know. And this is what it is intended to be. Okay? So, this guy is living the American dream. He has a father that is black, lived through the segregation era, and it never stopped him of becoming whom he wants to become in life. He got his PhD degree and still served in the army, and still even fought for the freedom of the blacks. And yet, he's still kicking. And now he has a white wife and all that. So this is really interesting. This video is something that is encouraging. At least this is a hope that America, there is still hope for America. That people can still come together and love each other and even marry each other without crying racism or racist. Okay? So I'm using this opportunity now to speak to my brothers and my sisters, my Black American brothers and sisters, to get their head out of their butt, to stand and to refuse that idea. Some liberal white liberal is and kind of set themselves free from that idea. Some white liberal is injecting into their head that this white man and that white man is responsible for you. You can become what you want to become. I wish we can switch places. You come to Africa, I go over to America, okay, and see me in just 1 year and see what I'm going to become. So use that opportunity that America has provided for you, regardless of the obstacles on your way. Stop pointing at other people, that always hold yourself accountable. Hold yourself accountable and you go places. Please do subscribe, like, and share this video, and click on the notification board and comment if you like this video. Please share. Thank you and God bless you. Bye.